Hello, everybody. This is a video response top 10 most iconic cards for Garrett and Mike. Garrett was good enough to vote for me for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. Thank you very much, Garrett. Mike, where were you? Could have used you. I barely made it. But that aside, we're not here for that. We're here for the top 10 most iconic cards. And I decided to take this from the approach of trying to predict what the community would say, not what I feel is most iconic. Simply because I judge cards by different standards. I feel like way different standards than most people. And what I see as iconic is not going to be hitting, a lot of them are not going to be hitting the true community top 10. So much like Garrett and Mike, I'm going to be trying to predict what you all say are the most iconic cards. So let's check it out. So first off, I should say these are in no particular order. Just because I have the first card at 1 doesn't mean I think it's most iconic. It really just comes down to what the file name was when I created the slideshow. So that being said, let us waste no more time. First one up, 54 Topps, Hank Aaron. Pretty self-explanatory. Legendary player, legendary set, popular card in the hobby. Everything about it screams iconic. Second card up. I'm trying not to let my personal bias show, but I do believe this will be on a lot of people's list, mostly because a lot of YouTubers got to see Rickey Henderson play. They could afford this card. It's a beautiful card. Inner Circle Hall of Famer, and it's one that most people can get. So I think that puts it on the iconic list. Third one up, not my favorite card. Probably wouldn't make my personal list. I have my own reasons. But I know it's really popular in the YouTube community and in the hobby. So it's got to go on the list, even if it's not my favorite card. Remember, I'm predicting what other people are going to say. This one's pretty obvious. If you ask most people that aren't in the know, as it were, to identify why this card is unique, they could probably tell you. For a long time, outside of a extremely rare gem Mantle, whatever, this is the most expensive card around. Griffey, much along the same reasoning as Henderson. This is just a great chase card from a lot of people's, early teen years or what have you. And I don't know of anyone that doesn't like this card. Oh boy, I see that I put the wrong text here. So this is supposed to say 1915 Joe Jackson, Cracker Jack instead of Hank Aaron. No, I'm not going to fix it. Sorry, but I will. When I type this out, I'll put the correct thing in. Just felt like this card needed to be in here. It's an iconic card. Don't know what else to say about it. Much like the Pee Wee Reese is, not necessarily my favorite Mantle card, but I don't know that it gets more iconic than this as far as predicting what other people will say. And similarly, the next card is probably one of my least favorite cards of this player's run, but people go crazy for rookie cards. And, even though he's got like a no jaw and kind of a turkey neck, and he's sharing his card with Koosman, and by all accounts, other than being a rookie card, it's not a great card. People love this card, and so I have to pick it. I think I'm down to my last two here. 49 Leaf Jackie Robinson. Just felt like I needed to put a Jackie in here, and it was either this or probably the 52 Tops. And I went with this one. I just feel like it's a little more well respected or well loved or sought after in the hobby. And probably not, there's not really a bad Jackie Robinson card. I had to pick one, so this is it. Jackie Robinson. This, I believe, is the last one. I felt like I had to put a 33 Goudey Ruth on here, and I just didn't know which one to pick. There's the full body, then there's two swinging, and then this like 80s video dating glamour shots profile. This is the one I've always liked, probably best out of all of them for whatever reason. So I don't know if I can get credit for just saying 33 Goudey Ruth, or if I had to get the number right or whatever. But that is what it is, and that brings us to sort of a recap of everything here. There were a couple things I really wanted to put. 53 Satchel Paige on here. Couldn't find room for it, and there was a couple other honorable mentions. The Bo Jackson with the baseball bat and the shoulder pads, that was probably an honorable mention. I think will fall just outside of the top 10. But I think this is a pretty good list. So Mike and Garrett, this is fun as a thought experiment. Thanks for putting this together. And I think I'm going to get at least 6 of them. That's my prediction. I'm going with 6. Let me know how you think I did. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.